ways?
So Baba is just reminding me of a chapter I read last night, Freedom in Exile of His Holiness. And His Holiness in that chapter, one of the chapter I was reading, he says when he was in exile in India, when he had just moved in.
You're talking about Dalai Lama.
His Holiness Dalai Lama, yes. So when he was in Tibet, and when he was, on his high chair or throne, all all the all his followers, disciples, all the people would all be sitting down, right, and then looking up to him. That was the culture. So you take the person in authority, in spiritual authority, and then that holy figure or the spiritual master passes the blessings down, So you are giving respect.
Right.
But when His Holiness moved in exile, when he moved to India, and he has just come into India, he wanted to consciously change a lot of these things. He felt it was not required. So a lot of Tibetans, about 30,000-40,000 Tibetans who also came as refugees to India, and he would meet them. The very first thing he did at the age of 24, he made sure that nobody sat down. He said he sat on a chair, and he made all the other disciples or the Tibetans who were as refugees came to see him to seek his blessings, made all of them like sit at par on the same level, like on a chair.
Correct.
And said, you don't have to show your humility like that. With me, I am no different from you. And being at that same level, I will still be your leader, I will still be your spiritual guide and master, and I will still take you to that path. You take me in authority. So I don't have to feel that I am superior to you.
So you did the same thing, Baba. You washed the feet of the lepers.
Correct.
So, so those were basically very similar messages that you wanted to show that you are not superior. But
No, it's like I am at par with you. And I left that legacy behind for all my other loved ones to read, hear, and watch through movies. What work I really did.
So when you touch the feet of the leopards and wash their feet, and what you are doing, you're passing on some sangaskaras?
I release them of that.
Release them from
yes.
their karmic.
I release them from their past karmic cycles for which they were like that. Release them for a better physical.
You showed your compassion. Those lepers who got that birth because of some previous bad karmic cycle. So you release them.
Correct. That was my responsibility when I was in physical.
Finish this at this. So if you could summarize the whole concept of impression, sangaskaras, how it is created, how it is passed on.
Yes. There are a lot of impressions and sangaskaras that you come with through your own karmic cycle. There are a lot of impressions and sangaskaras that you gather, good and not so good, because of your free wish and will. And a combination of the two will again determine what will be your next karmic cycle in your next cycle, birth, life and death cycle. And in that entire process, you will shed something, you will gain something. But eventually with your own understanding of your own path or enlightenment that you want to move on to, consciously give up which is not so good, and you will consciously acquire which you think is going to be, and that will come to you very naturally. You will not feel the need of going everywhere and touching the feet of all masters. You will not want to do it yourself. But in saying that, even from a distance, you will seek a blessing.
So impressions can be passed on even from a distance. So it's again going back to the same concept of association.
Yes.
Where physical touch is not the method of passing impression. It is the association, mental association.
Yes. Why do people say, give a hug? It's the warmth that you give somebody and make someone feel good and wanted. Without that physical touch, you don't feel complete. Why do you shake hands? Why do you pat somebody's shoulder? Why I would pull somebody's cheek? That physical touch gives a lot of comfort.
So you pulled, I know, a lot of movies that we see, you used to pull a lot of people's cheek.
Yes, when I would have the mass darshan, you have seen, they would come and touch my feet. I would give them a pat. That was my way of giving my blessing and my physical touch to them. Even that was good enough. It was like sending a whole wave of love, compassion, and you could feel that energy vibrate within yourself, isn't it? So also being in the presence of a master that itself is very, very elevating.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you very much for giving us.
So Baba says, coming back to all this, like a little child, hold on to my...
It's so easy actually, if you just hold on to your daman.
Yeah, it is.
Everything, it's 100%, everything is taken care of. It's such a easy formula.
It is about showing your faith, confidence and surrender. What else is it? What was the Mandali actually doing? No questions are asked, like literally like a zombie. Whatever I said, they would do it. Why? Because out of sheer love, respect, gratitude, and knowing that I'm in a very safe space. When my master is telling me to do this, it's only going to be for my good. Or if my master is depriving me of something, even that is for my good. It works both ways. If we feel things are not going right, why is this happening? Even in that deprivation, there is a blessing, which we cannot see. Only time will reveal. So it works both ways.
Like in your samadhi, next to the samadhi, the cottage, there's a nice couplets of Hafiz saying that, we are ignorant about what master is doing.
Yeah.
But the master
Don't
knows.
have a doubt about what the master is saying.
Yeah.
Because there is a doubt in your own mind.
Yeah, because the master knows.
Yeah, what is good for you.
What is good for us.
It becomes very hard to actually follow because we have our own free wish and will. And we want to execute that free wish and will. It is good to execute that free wish and will for your own dignity, for your own respect. Because you should never fall down in your own eyes, regardless of what is happening around you. If you can hold yourself with dignity and respect, then it will be very easy for you to understand what is happening around you. Baba loves you all. Baba's doing his thing and Daman holding.
He's doing that.
He's saying, my sadra is so long. A very long sadra, which even little babies can hold on to my sadra. Even if they are crawling, they can hold on to my sadra.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.